First and foremost, we fought and we won. As many people said, yes, this is one battle, not the war. We go back and we go back stronger. We know we've got a community out there, a network of support, and we couldn't have got by without them. And I want to thank each and every one of you, every fiver, every tenner, every speech on the picket line, every person that joined us, helped us actually get where we are now. So let's have a round of applause for that support there.
Well done. This is the solidarity. I just brought another 150 quid down, which we had to, and there's another 200 quid coming from the other side as well. So some more money coming in. But I think the solidarity always goes both ways. Solidarity is about, it's not about giving. People know they've been very generous across London, but they know that it's an old slogan: an injury to one is an injury to all. You stood up and you fought. You said two things: no compulsory redundancy, but also, as you said, we are the guardians of education. And when you've gone back in there now, and anybody says you don't have the student's interest at heart, you've proven by taking the action you have the heart, the student's interest at heart, the community at heart, the education system at heart, and nobody can ever take that away from you. You're an inspiration. I believe this dispute is a historic one. Too often we use the word historic in an exaggerated way. I don't. I think it's an historic dispute. If used properly and generalised properly, our union, our Defence of Further and Adult Education, industrial relations can change dramatically in our favour. Every bullying manager, every marketeer, every number cruncher will be going, oh my God, today, what you've done. Congratulations.
A couple of words in the same vein. I'm Brian Ingham. I'm the chair of the FE in London, and like Sean on the NEC. When I came down the last time, I said how we were glad that we passed over this principle to you. He came to our college for an interview, and because he'd never taught at our college, he was told he couldn't be the principal of our college. You then got him. Thanks, mate. But
we dealt with him.
However, you've dealt with him. You've dealt with him, and I think that now, I think you're probably quite pleased that you do have him, because when you sit opposite him now, he knows he's dealing with a strong union that's really taught him a lesson. And I agree with Sean now that this word is going to ripple today right across further education, right across higher education as well. Everybody in the union is going to feel just that bit taller now that we've got a branch here that has fought, and they've won. So on behalf of the London region, nationally as well, like Sean, I'd really like to congratulate you, to thank you. And I would like you all now, I mean, some of you came to our branch to speak, you've been to other branches to speak. I think that's just the beginning. I think you need to get a pamphlet out, you need to get speakers out to go around. This is what we did. This is what you can do in your college. This is what you can do in your university. Education isn't something for the finances and the bankers, it's our education. This is the way we stood and fought it. This is the way you can stand and fight as well. In the next few years, redundancies are going to come flying at us, they're going to try cuts in our pay. Every college and university trying to hack away at working conditions, try the stress of the day is growing and growing and growing. You can fight it. Every college, every university can fight. So absolutely brilliantly done, and keep taking the message out. Well done.
I said this before, we haven't just won jobs here, potentially we've won thousands of jobs, and we need to consolidate that on Sunday by having a really huge delegation down there with the banner. In terms of going back into the workplace, you know, when we go back in, there's some arguments that we're going to still have to win, and some things we're still going to have to do. The principal could have ended this a couple of weeks ago, but he chose to cling on with his nails and put students' education at risk over 1.7 jobs. It transpires in the end that he wouldn't let go of. We were right to strike, and don't let anyone else tell you we weren't. We've defended education to the hilt. They were the ones that wanted to cut A-level hours. They were the ones that wanted to cut the mentorship scheme and the ESOL places, and we were the ones that have won those back. So we shouldn't be apologetic at all about that. On the question of enrolment within our different sections and departments, that year on year the college has failed in its marketing. If it thinks Air THC, a kind of second-hand bunch of plane seats, are going to be the thing that goes out and win, it's not good enough. We want to go in and say, can we ring every single student that was turned away? Many of them were actually. They should be phoned up, when your line manager says to you, you know, what's going on with the enrolment, they should be phoned, they should be invited back in for places. Have you found somewhere to go? You can come back to Tower Hamlets. We should go in and challenge them on the grading system. They've raised the grades for A-levels so that they can raise the retention rate, not that so they can send more students to university. If A-levels, for example, 5 C's to do A-levels. Well, what if you've got a D in religious studies? You can still do an A-level in my book. We should fight tooth and nail to get those students back in and have the moral high ground. And when it comes to enrichment and trips and all the things that make our college brilliant, the alternative futures, taking over Black History Month, all those things now are up for the grab. We've got to turn a defensive campaign into an offensive one. Millie's absolutely right. We're going to take over our staff development and CPD now. We want to take control of our departments. You know, collectively in your sections, you all organise the computing section, creative arts. We can come through. That's how we'll roll back our workloads. That's how we can begin to take control of the process of our own work. And that's where we take this. We will come back as a branch in a couple of weeks, and we'll elect a team that will run the college. That doesn't mean to say they'll do everything. We work on a mass basis. That's what our strength has been so far. But going back to Millie, when Millie said about leadership, how many of you have gone into places and made speeches and represented us? You know, Emily organised all the delegation work. This is amazing. This is what we can do. So this is where we'll go from here. We will come back, we will fight again, but we'll do it on a stronger base. And to everyone in there that didn't come out and strike, we can say to them, we were right. You need to join a union, and next time you follow union discipline, you come out on strike with us, and we would have won this one quicker. We're absolutely unapologetic. We were right to strike. Yeah. Well done, you.
I want to say well done, everybody, because we have won. And I would like to say we cannot put weight or value on how we have won, but we can only look at the solid foundation that we have got now with UCU, and with hopefully we're going to be involved more and participate more in the running of our college and the functions of and the systems of the college.
Anna Livingston, I'm a GP at the Limehouse Practice Gill Street down there, and I really like to give strong congratulations to everyone here for having such a successful battle. As GPs, we've seen many people when we've been on your marches, many of our patients have been there. One of your great successes has been bringing together the students out there as well as the students in here with the lecturers and actually defeating the college. For us, as a GP's body across East London, across Tower Hamlets, we supported the strike, and we supported the strike not only because the education for our patients and local people affects their health, but also because we too, as health workers, will have to defend our patients and our jobs against the cuts over the coming years. They're saying that 40% or 50% of hospital beds will go in North East London in the next 5 years. That privatisation continues apace. We all grow together, strong together. Let things stay that way. We've learned a lot, everyone's get stronger. Let's learn from you, and thanks.
No ifs, no buts, no education cuts. 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 No ifs, no buts, no education cuts.
Now, 9 o'clock.